Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go, this is Valley News Live at noon.
New for you at noon. An accident in Fargo leaves one driver with a neck injury. This happened around 7:30 this morning on the intersection of 32nd Avenue South and 39th Street South. Now, as you can see in this video, the right side of the vehicle is pretty beat up. Right tail light is knocked out along the back windows. Traffic was also backed up for some time. The other driver was checked out and believed to be fine. Also new for you at noon, a 40-year-old man is now in jail after taking police on a wild chase down Highway 10 from Glendon to Hawley. The Clay County Sheriff says it started on the highway around 9 p.m. yesterday near Glendon. Deputies pulled over the driver for having a revoked license, and when authorities were talking to him on the side of the road, he hit the gas and took off. The chase ended in Hawley after police used stop sticks and a pit maneuver. James Helps was arrested and faces multiple charges. Now, after being outdoors this morning, I can say I was definitely pretty cold, even with a jacket on. Winter's going to be brutal. Meteorologist Summer Schnellbach is even telling us there's much more to expect.
Yeah, Brian, I was even going to say you looked fairly chilly out there this morning. I had my winter coat on in the studio just because I'm always cold, but it was definitely a very chilly start to the first day of October. Most locations on this map fell into the 30s. 34 in Roseau was the cold spot this morning, 37 in Grand Forks and Thief River Falls, 36 in Fosston. Here in Fargo, we managed to escape the 30s with our low temperature only falling to 41 degrees. Most of us are still in the 40s and we're really not going much higher for the rest of your afternoon. There are a few peaks of sunshine though from time to time. With wind chill, your feels like temperature is still mostly in the 30s. The chilliest across northwestern Minnesota. It feels like 33 degrees in Bemidji right now, 34 in Thief River Falls and in Detroit Lakes. But then take a look down at Aberdeen, feels like 50. We do have some clouds from time to time, and I do expect just a few peaks of sunshine. Overall, a partly cloudy to mostly cloudy Friday. And we still have that wind out of the north, bringing in that colder air from Canada. And you might want to have your ice scraper handy for tomorrow morning. I'll let you know just how cold we will go and what kind of weather alerts we can expect by your Friday morning.
The fact that it can get even colder than today is just sad, and I got to get a new ice scraper. I actually broke mine in Nebraska.
Got to get a new one.
You're right. Thank you, Summer. Charges are now being dropped against a man accused of sexually assaulting a 7-year-old girl with autism. According to court documents, the officers testified there was no physical evidence of sexual contact, and the alleged victim did not indicate Hunt Walters had any sexual contact with her. Documents say the victim alleged Hunt and Walters hurt her. The sexual assault exam noted significant bruising and was inconclusive. Police say Hunt Walters was taking care of the girl at a facility operated by the Ann Carlson Center. A calm teen is charged with sexually assaulting a young boy this summer and is scheduled to go to trial in November. 18-year-old Zachary Richardson is charged with 1 count of felony gross sexual imposition. Documents say Richardson's therapist said that Richardson would sexually offend young children if given the chance. Richardson denies any sexual abuse and has pled not guilty. The trial is set to start November 17th. Here are the latest COVID-19 numbers in the area. North Dakota is reporting 373 new cases in the state, along with 9 new deaths. Overall, 256 people have died in the state. Now in Minnesota, the state reports 1,066 new cases, along with 13 new deaths. 2,049 people have died in the state. As COVID-19 cases continue to rise in North Dakota, are you wearing a face mask? It's a subject that gets people pretty heated. The Fargo City Commission is hoping to lower the temperature on the argument and bring down COVID numbers. Now, the idea for this local push will go along with the already in place statewide campaign, Mask Up North Dakota. This new proposed mask campaign could be the task force attempt to get people to want to wear a face mask on their own. This is also used to get feedback and for reconsideration of a mandate in Fargo. Fargo Mayor Tim Mahoney says the Red River Task Force is working to get this all together.
As we have heard from our public health professionals and healthcare systems, we need everybody to take this virus seriously. If not for your own health, please consider the health of your friends, family, neighbors, and our community's most vulnerable.
Clay County Public Health Report says there's been a spike in cases this month in 18 to 22-year-olds. This comes as this age group is not following the CDC's guidelines like before. Essentia and Sanford hospitals say they are seeing the highest level of COVID-19 patients since May. On another matter, there's been some problems with contact tracers. The state's epidemiologist stressed the importance of being nice to them. He says that if you are asked questions about being exposed to COVID-19, you should tell the truth and cooperate. You're going to see some Moorhead police officers with pink badges starting today. Officers have personally purchased the badges to wear through October and have donated to the Breast Cancer Foundation. The program aims to inspire and provide hope to those affected by the breast cancer. You can actually purchase a breast cancer badge for only $10. Full details can be found on our VNL News app. Now take a look at this. A couple of our viewers spotted this moose roaming around town. Definitely can say this is pretty moosing. Police say this moose was spotted in the 1700 block of 38th Street South near West Acres Mall. Scanner traffic indicates around 4:45. Officers were trying to get the moose out of town without it running into traffic or causing any damage. Officers are no longer actively searching. They called North Dakota Game and Fish and are now letting the moose find its way out of town on its own. Moose can be aggressive, so if you see it, give the moose space for the safety of you and even animals. This moose is definitely famous around town. Well, Walmart is rolling out a new look to super centers across the country. The new look indicates updated signs inside and out. The signage inside encourages customers to download and use the Walmart app, which will include digital navigation inside the store and guiding customers to what they are looking for. Walmart is also optimizing product layout and focusing on contactless checkout and payment. Select locations will also have Scan and Go to help customers manage their checkout directly. The new look is coming to 200 supercenters over the next year. Well, coming up at noon, airline workers across America woke up to some bad news this morning. The next step still to come. And weather was very cool this morning, and like we just mentioned, we had to wear a jacket and it was still cold for us. Weather up next to Plan Your Day.